me and Dave, we turned down $55 million from Bob Johnson. So Bob Johnson owned BET.
How could you sleep at night?
I'm gonna show you. Like, again, we was building it. Like, me and Dave looked at that it was worth $80 million. We looked at it that if we get it to $80 million, then we can go public. We was this close to going public before we lost it. And this back then, I didn't even know what going public was. I just knew it was like public.
Right.
Dave from Harvard.
Okay.
So the whole thing was he taught me what the EBITDA is. That means that whatever your profit is, you times it by whatever your cash profit is in a business, you times it by 10. That's what your business is worth. So Bob had just sold BET for $3 billion. Him and his wife, like they sold that shit. So we flew to DC, just me and Dave, and he came out, you know what I'm saying? He was just packing his shit up. You could see his office was like, that was it. He was out of there. Like, this man, he was the richest black man in the United States that he sold it for $3 billion, him and his wife.
Shit.
Sold it to Viacom. So he bought the Panthers, bought a whole bunch of shit. So Bob comes out, he's like, so I'm gonna write down a piece of paper exactly, what my offer is. I don't wanna negotiate, I don't wanna talk. And I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back and y'all gonna give me an answer. And, he really didn't want to talk. It looked at like, I don't know, but like, again, me, I go up there, I got a Adidas shirt on, leather pants, I'm, smelling like weed and shit. Dave, got like a polo shirt. He's not necessarily with a suit. Bob comes out, flyed out suit, so I'm sure he was looking at me like, It just seemed, I don't know if that's true. But I kind of felt little vibes anyways. But he wrote it down, left. Dave opened it up, and it said $55 million. And I was like, we started doing the math. I started doing the math. And we had owed the bank at that time like $30 million, right?
Right.
And then I said, taxes is going to take the other half. Now, if he would have let us stay on for 5 years, right, to still run the source, and then we can get salaries and still run it, because we still knew that we could get there. If he would have let us stay on, then we would have took the 55. He said, we can't stay on. So we said, forget it then, and we turned him down.
That's how a man turns down $55 million.
$55 million. Then I be thinking, I don't think of it sometimes. I be trying to block it out sometimes, right? But for real, but the way I look at it is where I fucked up was that we didn't have to pay the bank. Although we was paying like $700,000 like every 4 or 5 months on principal just for fucking interest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of what we owed the bank. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't live with regrets. I'm a hustler, so I always, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I don't have today, there's tomorrow for me to get.
Come on now.